Okay, first weekend in October, here's what I'm doing in my garden. We haven't technically gotten a real frost, but we're definitely losing a lot of plants. I'm out of breath because I was just pulling a lot of grasses and weeds. But what I'm doing is I'm clearing out all the plants and things like that that no longer need to be here. There's a lot of tomatillos. You can see my clippers. Probably should move those over here. But I got my drip line in here. I got a collard still left. I still got beans growing. The last remaining bits of corn. There's lots of things still growing. And so it can be really deceiving. Like, do I tear this out? Do I not? My suggestion is yes. If you are in 5B, 6A, and if you're in 7 and 8, I would start thinking this way, but maybe not pushing there unless you're... Now, you can do this in 7 and 8 if you are planning to do some fall, winter crops. Great time to do it. But what I'm really focusing on is getting rid of the grasses and things like that, and weeds that have come in. Because what I'm going to do next, after I clear beds and I clear out, I don't want all these tomatillos in there because they're just going to reseed, and I don't want that many tomatillos. So I'm going to clear all that out, and then I want to make sure all the grasses are out that get in here in our in-ground beds so that I can lay fresh compost and let the chickens come in, scratch it all in for me, do all their work. And my goal is that in about 2 to 3 weeks, this whole garden is all done. So it takes a little bit of time, for sure. Sorry. And, I still have tomatoes that are kind of trying to ripen. I still have some things going on. But on the 8th, I saw that I would think that that's going to be our frost. And that's totally okay. I just need to know that that's coming, watch for it, and I can start prepping right now. I can think about it like when a job's going to end. You're going to move out of a house. You're going to change neighborhoods. You're going to do any of that. What kind of prep are you doing in order to do that? And that's what we're going to be doing in our garden. So you can sit and wait and do it all at once, or you can start doing it now. And that's how I see it, is I'm starting to clear away things. Things are showing signs. Like, I have basil plants that are definitely gone, for sure. It's been too cold for them. I have buckwheat, which is a cover crop. Buckwheat, I'm just going to chop and lay it down, let the chickens enjoy it. Marigold plants that are definitely getting at the end of their life. Things like that. What I do is I clip it right at the soil, and they'll just degrade over time, and it's totally fine. So I don't really rip much out other than the actual weeds, because I want to keep those roots and things like that in there because they can add beneficial nutrients and stuff like that. So this is our first prep into winter planning, and it feels really good to kind of see bare soil again. And you can see I'm just like ripping out a lot of grasses and things like that, and clearing things out so that this bed is now open. I'm not totally sure where I'm going to put my garlic yet. I put it here last year, so most likely I won't be doing it again here. I'll probably do it somewhere else, but that's what we're doing. So I hope that's helpful. If you have questions, you can always let me know.